Hello, 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 All right. Okay. So here we are. Right. Um. Okay. Welcome to the first cryptocurrency trading class. Right. Well, I'm Safan. You know me already. Okay. So this is the trading platform that I like to use. It's called Binance. And Binance is really awesome because they not only do they have a lot of cryptocurrency assets, but they bring out a few more ever so often. They help fund new projects. So once you have your Binance account set up, you can just go to the exchange tab and the basic tab and come across here. Now, this is really your dashboard, and this is what you're going to be using to trade. Okay, so I'll go over each thing here that you need to know. This is the very basics so that you understand, you know, your tools. Okay, so first things first, on the left hand side, these are your order books. Okay, the red are sell orders, meaning what prices people are selling at, and we're using Ethereum to Bitcoin. So this is what prices people are selling Ethereum at in Bitcoin. And then the green are your buy orders. So your buy orders are the prices that people are willing to buy at. And in the middle, right here, you have your market price. Okay? So the highest price that people are willing to buy at is called your price ceiling. And the lowest price is called your price floor. Now, if I was to just open up all the order books here, you can see that Ethereum has a price ceiling of 35, about 3,500. There's a $110 Ethereum order at 0.035 Bitcoin. So this is going to be difficult to fill, considering. So this is be considered your price ceiling. And the green, the lowest price that people are willing to pay is, you know, 0.02801. And these are your price floors. Now, as you can see, the lowest price seems to be going down a bit. And that means that the price is maybe looking to fall soon. Right? It just fell. Alright. So those are the order books. They're good for getting a feel for which direction a crypto is going to trade, up or down, right? Here, this chart here, these are your historical charts, and you can have them in a space of a week, a day, um, yeah, a week and a day. Now, to read these charts, you have these little things called candlesticks. That's each little red or green line here. And what these candlesticks do, okay, they show your price for a certain period of time. So let's say 1 hour. So these are 1 hour candlesticks. Over the last 24 hours, this has been the movement of Ethereum relative to Bitcoin. Okay, so how to read these candlesticks? Let's say we start on this little red one here. Okay, the body of the candlestick, to start with, you need to look at the previous candlestick to see where the price opened at. So in our case, the price opened at 0.027653 satoshis, right? And then you can see it traded between 0.026 and 0.027. So how to read these candlesticks? Each block is the price movement. The top is where it opened at, the bottom is where it closed at, and this line here is really the lowest price it reached and the highest price it reached, right? So it closed lower than before, which is why the candlestick is red. So it closed at 0.02732 sats. And the next one, which is a small little green guy here, it started at 0.027369 sats. And it went up and had an all-time high of that hour for 0.0278 sats. And it ended at 0.027558 satoshis. Okay, so and that by looking at these red and green candles, you could sort of get a feel for how the price is moving. Okay, across here you have all of your trading pairs. There's a Bitcoin trading pairs to all of these altcoins. There's Ethereum trading pairs. There are Binance token trading pairs, and there are US dollar Tether trading pairs. What I recommend you do is to look for some coins that you're interested in and favorite them. Okay, like right here, I favorited Bitcoin to USD to Tether to US dollar Tether. So when I click on my favorites, this is what I have. And you can arrange these by their current price or their percentage change. I tend to do it by the percentage change. Right? Okay. What else? Oh, at the bottom here is the trade history. There's a list of all the trades that have been made in the market, and you can also look at your trade by clicking the yours button. Okay, and all of this is really to get a sense for how what is happening in the market, whether it will go up or down. And there's no real answer, there's no perfect answer. It's really just a bunch of guessing. But the more you go on with it and the more you understand how the crypto market works, especially, you'll become more comfortable placing trades. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do is look at how to actually buy and sell crypto using Binance. So here we have, your order book here. The order, and this is to put a limit order. So at a certain Bitcoin price, I will put an order to buy a certain number of Ethereum with my Bitcoin balance. So let's say the price of ETH now is 0.030696. Let's say I want to buy 4 ETH. It comes up to this amount of Bitcoin. I click buy, and my order would appear at the bottom here. Right? Obviously, I don't have enough Bitcoin for that. If you want to sell on a limit order, it's the same thing. You put a price that you want to sell the Bitcoin at. Sorry, you want to sell the Ethereum at, and you click sell ETH. Put in the amount each you want to sell. You click sell ETH, and you'll have an order here that will be filled every so often. But what I like about Binance too is that they have the option for a 25, 50%, 75, or 100% range of funds. So you can split up your funds how you'd like. Right? So that's about it for limit orders. Market orders though, market orders will just put a buy or sell order at the market price, which is this price right here. So what will happen is that you will most likely get a trade instantly, but market prices don't really work often unless you want to get out of something quickly or get into something quickly, get into out of a trading pair quickly. So you see you can't really change the price here. It's stuck at market price. You can just change the amount. Okay, and the last one is stop limit. Now, stop limit orders are pretty different. Okay, how stop limits work is that at a certain price, the market stops. At a certain price, your platform stops and places an order for another amount of Bitcoin. So let's say I want to put a stop limit at 0.03, and at that price of 0.03, I want to buy 0.04 or 0.01 worth of Bitcoin. Sorry, worth of Ethereum. So at a price of 0.03 BTC, I want to buy 0.01 BTC worth of Ethereum, which would be 1.429 ETH. Okay, and I can just place this order here. If the last price drops to or below 0.03, an order to buy 1.49 ETH at a price of 0.01 Bitcoin will be placed. Okay. So limit orders are really great for if you have to go out for a while and you're not sure what the price is going to do. You can always set a limit order and save yourself some profits or losses. Okay, a sell limit order is the same thing. At a certain price, a certain market price, you put in a sell order and you sell your Ethereum at a certain price, and you can choose how much and it will sell. It will sell once the market swings in that direction. So Ethereum sub-limit orders are very, very important when it comes to preventing losses. Okay. What else? Oh, at the top here, you have a bunch of information that you need. You have your trading pair, obviously, Ethereum to Bitcoin. You have your last price, the 24-hour change, which shows the trend in the market, your 24-hour high and your 24-hour low. Right? A next thing you can look at as well is the market depth. So this shows the buys and the sells in a graphic format. And as you can see, for Ethereum to Bitcoin, there are a lot more sell orders than there are buy orders. So one could expect once the sell orders are being filled, once the buy orders are being filled, one could expect this wall called the sell wall to push the market structure, the market price down, because people are willing to sell their ETH. So they're going to flood the market and the prices are going to drop. Okay. Yeah. What else is there to discuss about Binance? Oh, okay. There's also the advanced tab. That not only displays charts, but you can do a bunch of other technical analysis on the charts. Yeah, you see, you have tools here, trend lines, regression lines, support threshold lines. So you can put these things in. You can put your lines in there in order to do your own kind of analysis. But I'm we nowhere near there yet. Another thing what I do recommend you do is go to coinmarketcap.com and pick some coins that you think will be interested, that you think, that you really believe in. You need to do a lot of reading and find some coins that you think will do well. Head on over to coinmarketcap.com and let's take a look at Bitcoin here. CoinMarketCap shows you an average across all the different exchanges, right? So Bitcoin is trading at an average of $17,014 US. Okay. When you're analyzing cryptos to invest in as well as a long-term thing, you need to look at their market cap. And market cap is really the total number of coins in circulation multiplied by the value for the coin. So if I multiply 17,014.40 cents by 16,735,312, I'm going to get this number. And this represents the total value of the Bitcoin market right now. Yeah. Your 24-hour volume represents the total value of Bitcoin traded in the last 24 hours. And well, your circulating supply of Bitcoin and your maximum supply of Bitcoin are they explain themselves. Okay, so CoinMarketCap is really cool because they have lifetime charts of Bitcoin and all of their cryptocurrencies from the day they came out. As you can see here, Bitcoin has, a zero value on April 28, 2013, all the way up to its current value, 16,894. And we could see over time the Bitcoin price has had its fair share of ups and downs, but it's always trended up. It's always trended up. And, people are really scared right now because of this kind of straight upward momentum that Bitcoin is having. And there's a saying that what goes up must come down. And that is true for Bitcoin as well. The question really just remains, at what price is this all going to come back down? Okay, and CoinMarketCap, you could also switch between the times of the charts. So 1 day, 7 day, 1 minute, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, a year to the day. Alright, and yeah, so that's for the charts. The markets tab on CoinMarketCap is really cool because it shows the difference in price across the different exchanges. Now what this does is allow for what is called arbitrage opportunities. So if I'm seeing Bitcoin being sold at 18,250 on one exchange, and let's say 16,500 on one other exchange, I could send my Bitcoin from one exchange to another, sell it, and then transfer the money back to another exchange, a cheaper exchange, to make some money there. So I would move my money from Bitstamp to BTCC, sell it there, and then send it back to Bitstamp, so where I can sell it again and make more money. Sorry, yeah, where I can buy cheaper and make more money. Okay, arbitrage opportunities are really cool. Here we are on good old Binance. Yeah. So here we are on good old Binance. Yeah, $192 million worth of Bitcoin is being traded on Binance right now. And we have the price is 16,800. Okay, just gonna double check that. Yeah, 16,900. So we could kind of tell that it's not real time. There's a little delay. So you need to be careful when you're doing arbitrage on Binance. Okay, Poloniex, Bittrex. Okay, these are the other guys. Okay. The social tab is always a interesting thing here, an interesting part of CoinMarketCap, because social events also do affect the price. Social events also do affect the price. For example, what caused the rise in Bitcoin prices currently was caused by uh, traditional Wall Street investment offering Bitcoin futures, as well as a software upgrade for Bitcoin called the Lightning Network. Those two things came together really well and kind of pushed Bitcoin prices up. And if we know the information about when these things were coming up were on the internet, and people have to like scour, you have to really look on the internet and read up on what's happening in these spaces in order to position yourself properly for these gains. In order to position yourself properly for these gains. Right? So, for example, it turns out Xapo has a decommissioned Swiss bunker to store Bitcoin keys in. Something like this would push the market price up because it's more security. Xapo's stock might improve because of this positive announcement. More security to your Bitcoin is always a good thing. And then something like this, Tezos raised 232 million in a hot ICO, then a fight broke out. This might actually push the price down because it's negative, and the Tezos ICO will suffer because of infighting in the company. Okay, let's see. What else is there? Tools. These are just APIs, historical data. Yeah, this is the prices on different days, going all the way back. Right? CoinMarketCap also gives you a link to websites and image boards. So if you want to get into the community and find out what is going to happen with the coin, what are the plans for the coin, you could always check out the message boards. See Bitcoin Talk. Okay. So CoinMarketCap is a really good resource. CoinMarketCap is a really good resource. Okay, there's also another there's also another website that I use. I forgot the name of it actually. Yeah, when I find this again, I'll send it back. But it was a site that ranks ICOs. coinranking.com. Okay, these guys have really nice charts too. Yeah, these guys have really nice charts as well, and everything is clean and easy to use. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap is a really good site to use. I recommend it. So let's just go over what we learned right now, what we learned today, because we only have like 5 minutes left. Yeah, we only have like 5 minutes left. So order books, historical charts, there's your headlines here. ETH BTC, you know, your last price, 24-hour changes, 24-hour highs, 24-hour lows, and the 24-hour volumes. Okay, now deciding on your favorite trading pairs is really important, because there's so many different coins on Binance. If you don't narrow it down, you're gonna find yourself, you know, in crazy. You don't know what to do, what coins to invest in, because and keeping track of your coins will be difficult as well. Okay, so make sure you put those favorites there. Always use stop limits if you want to trade and you're going to bed, or you want to trade and you're going out, so you're not going to be around for some days or weekend or some whatever. Always make sure that you use a stop limit. That is a rule. Okay? Always make sure you use a stop limit. Limits are fine. But limits are fine for day trading, you know, if you're gonna be around ever so often check up on the price. But stop limits, these babies, many profits have been saved with stop limits. Okay? So you have your candlesticks here, and I've taught you how to read the candlesticks again. The tip of the wick of the candlestick shows the highest price, and the bottom shows the lowest price. If it's green, the top of the line shows where it ended and the bottom where it started. Or if it's red, the top shows where it started and the bottom shows where it ended. And we're looking for trends across all of those things. All of those. So next class, I'm going to show you all moving averages and how to basically take a look at the performance of the crypto over a long period of time, and, you know, see how it will trend, how it's likely to trend. And 30-day moving averages and stuff, they don't really last. They're really wrong in the crypto unless something big happens. So next class is going to be an important one. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you. I'll see you all later.